Hello everyone, welcome. This is Beth with PearlTreasureDesigns here once again, and we have some amazing collaborations for you today. But we're going to get into that a little bit later and introduce to you all of the hosts and co-hosts later on in the video. So let's go ahead and head to the craft room and see what's cooking. DIY number 1. A fall tiered tray. All the items you see were purchased at the dollar store and the thrift store. I am using E6000 glue to attach the base to the largest plate, and I will determine which plate I need to put that on once that has dried. And you will see more of this at the final reveal. DIY number 2. I decided to re-stitch a gold-plated jewelry box set that I purchased at the thrift store. So this total set cost me about $5, and the lining was absolutely nasty. So I took it out, cleaned it with some super clean, and now I'm restitching around the fabric to secure it to the base, which had a weight in the bottom and the stuffing that was also cleaned. And so I'm going to run this through and you'll get to see how I put this back together. More of this at the final reveal. And to introduce 5 for under $5 DIY challenge, our host with Crafty Cove DIY, our host Farm Charm Chic, and our guest host this month is Arrows DIY with the fall decor. Be sure to check out their channels. They have some amazing talent in each of their channels, so be sure to watch those. And you'll find that in the description box with all of the links to their channels. So please be sure to do that and join in on all the entire playlist as you go along. DIY number 3. So I found these two birds at the thrift store, And I am painting one in crimson Waverly chalk paint, and the second will be the maize color. And the red one, the crimson one, I decided that I would go ahead and cover that with white wax when it dried. And the maize one I painted with antique wax. And each of them have different decor on it. One for fall, and I painted it one for the winter holidays. And that way I could separate them, or I could keep them together as a grouping. So as part of my vignette. So get a load of what happens and how this looks. And you'll get to see how the white wax on the crimson looks and the antique wax on the maize looks. It's beautiful. I'm making the nest now. I decided to go with one nest for each one and had to change the size to make sure that they fit. So all I did was wrap it about a dozen times around my hands and or a block and tie it off and fluff it out so that you could see the remnants of what looks like a nest. More of this at the final reveal. DIY number 4. This project, I had pulled out some of the pumpkins and cleaned them with the Super Clean. I had gone ahead and taken a straight edge and taken some adhesive vinyl that I had on there from my daughter's wedding, and I decided to reuse the pumpkins for this project. I made a set of 6 placeholders and cleaning them up really well, and then I used a pumpkin transfer, rub-on transfers to each of them so that I could use them for Thanksgiving. More of this at the final reveal. DIY number 5. I picked up these composite pieces of wood that I had my husband cut for me. I wasn't too steady on my feet, so I needed help with that. And now I'm painting this in the pumpkin orange from Waverly chalk paint, and I am going to vary it up. I've got 4 in total, and 1 I will leave white showing through, and the other 2 I'm going to paint in the plaster Waverly chalk paint. I will do the edges and leave the back white, and that will get a coat of plaster Waverly chalk paint as well at the end. So you'll get to see this in fast motion and see how this comes out. I love this set. Y'all, this was... Now that the painting is done, I get to arrange these and adhere them with the Rapid Fuse adhesive with clamps. And I did have a bit of a struggle opening it, so out come the pliers. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my struggle right there. And, but we finally got it open and got those laid down with adhesive and clamped together so that they'll dry. And the fun part comes when I had to drill the holes for the pegs at the top. But yeah, this is fun too. I had one spring off right across the table, so yeah, this was a challenge for me. But the Rapid Fuse glue, if you got it in your area, do it. That's where it sprung off, y'all, and about scared the bejeebers out of me. But it worked out in the end. Now for some more comedy. Thought I was being smart and drilling the hole, and yeah, down like dominoes. So I used a 3/8 inch bit for this drill, and to cut the tops with the dowels. You'll see more of that. The final reveal. Thanks for watching, everyone. I do have a couple of things to ask of you. If you could please hit that like button and then share it with all your friends. And if you could, leave me a comment. It really helps push that algorithm forward and helps my channel out tremendously. And again, thanks for all your support. But wait for the next video, so we'll see you later.